Hey guys, there's actually gonna be some major changes to the 155 Jackie channel. Well, first off, it's no longer 155 Jackie. It's going to be my pen name for now, at least. If I gotta change it, I'll change it and I'll let you guys know in advance. But for now, it is J.M.A. Grenier. Yeah, and I'm going to be a debut author of a crime sci-fi, and I'm super freaking excited. And honestly, like, don't mind me, I'm just absolutely tired. I'm beat. Good lordy, I know. But when I say that I am excited, I actually mean like this series I've actually had in my head for like the last 14 years technically. It took on so many forms. I'll eventually go through those forms, and like, the reason why I can't wait for it to come out is because like from what I've heard and seen, not a lot of people have really uh, thought of it before. So I'm personally excited. I'm not going to tell you guys the title of the book yet, of the books themselves quite yet, because reasons. and yeah, like I'm back, like back, and I've grown. No more of the video of me just being belligerent and just sitting on my cousin's bed. Yeah, no more of that, because I was actually that was during my dark days. And looking back on like a lot of those videos, I gotta say, like, I don't even know what I was thinking when I uploaded half of them. I like the Christmas videos though. Leave them up for the time being so you guys can like go check it out and see exactly what I mean. But gotta say, like, looking back, let's just say that it's roast material. I got no words. One of the reasons why I'm making this video, this one in particular, is because for updates, what is to come for this channel. I'm excited for this. I can't wait for this awesome new journey, and I can't wait to take you guys with me. Cause like, in a weird way, if I could have kept on doing this way back then, way back in 2014, it would probably be an entirely different world for me for now. But I hung up the towel then because like there was just like way too much going on that I don't want to get into. But I gotta say, like, now that things is just like finally calmed down, hopefully this time around my channel will not only have a brand new look, because like if you guys go onto my channel, it's gonna have like, it actually has a picture now, and not this one, because this one's Aquarius Camu from Saint Seiya, hashtag not sponsored. That's Sishomaru, hashtag not sponsored. It's not going to be any of these guys' arts. Basically, this channel is going to be all about my journey as an author. You guys will be seeing that firsthand. If I happen to like create like a super random video and I happen to like upload it at a random time, that's probably me having a mental breakdown. Because that is pretty much what the life of an author is. It's not easy. It's fun, but it's not easy. A lot of it is passion projects. Half the time when I was like, I swear to goodness, 75% of the time actually, when I was writing my book series, and a couple of and like four other novels at least. First there was three, now it's four. We'll be going through it in the future video. I wanted to toss the towel, you guys. I wanted to toss the towel so much. People I know keep telling me like, no, you can't. You're too stubborn to quit. You can keep doing it. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm a bad one. And I'm gonna continue to be a bad one. So I'm gonna continue to write, and I'm going to continue to do what I want, and I'm going to continue to do everything. So I'm super excited for this journey, and I just simply cannot wait. Another thing I wanted to say too was like, I am going to do my best with the Tuesday and or Thursday. Basically what I'm saying is like, if it's not up by Tuesday, it's different. The video's not up by Tuesday, it's definitely going to be on Thursday, or sometimes even both. But one thing is for sure, there will be one video up every single week for sure now, because I wanted to start my journey and I don't want to look back, and I can't wait to, and I can't believe that like I've actually developed the courage today to actually do this. The reason being is because actually one of the reasons why like being an author is actually very hard. 2 nights ago, so today's Saturday, by the time this video is going to go up, it's going to be Tuesday, so I should say this. Thursday, oh my goodness, I was actually having a minor mental breakdown, and by minor I mean a mental breakdown, because basically I've had this book in my head for like the last 14 years. This book series for the last 14 years, as I said earlier, right? So, holy cramoly, I am like in the last editing stages. It should be out in the next several months, probably sooner. I'll continue to like keep you guys updated on that for sure. And frig man, like when I was doing the first draft of the second book, I was really excited because like I'm on the second book now. Woo. So, and then I got to the point where like there was like this scene, this excerpt in my book series. There's going to be excerpts. I call them excerpts, but they're basically short stories within the story that help gives the reader like the bigger picture on like what is actually going on, when really like there's not really all that much there to go off of, but at the same time you get to see it for your own eyes, what is actually happening at least. This is one of those times. This is one of those excerpts, one of those short stories that I've been reading. And then I just finished the short story just the other night on Thursday. And like I was probably like at least like a third of the way done it. The short story is approximately 1,500 words. And normally it takes me at least not even 2 hours or so to put 2,000 words down. 2,000 words. I said 100 earlier. Sorry, it's 2,000 words. To put 2,000 words down. And yet, for this one, it took me a lot longer to do because I realized what I was writing. This short story, I've had it in my head for like the last 4, maybe 5 years, because like I realized that this short story is actually, this story or scene is actually very important to the story. I actually debated on not editing it at all, but I realized that like, you know what? Maybe I should add it. And then when I did add it that night, I was like, holy smokes, what have I done? And then because like I know that it's going to be very important to the story, I don't think I can get it out. It's basically one of those scenes in books, right? One of those scenes in books where like you read it and you're just like, why would the writer write this? Why would the writer write this? What is wrong with them? Guilty as charged. But I had to write it because it's just going to make the story make more sense. It's going to add a whole other layer that will hopefully make the story much more interesting. I gotta get through that with like the beta readers and stuff like that too anyway at some point next year. But I had a mental breakdown, and good golly gosh darn, Thankfully, my sister was like right there. She was wondering what the heck was going on. And meanwhile, I'm like, I need a hug. She was playing Fusion Frenzy, hashtag not sponsored. She was playing Fusion Frenzy, and I was like, Ivy, I need a hug. I've done something. She was like, what'd you do? I was like, I'd done something. And she held me for a moment, and she was like, Jackie, what's the matter? It's not what you guys think. Don't worry, it's nothing like that. I'm gonna put it into perspective real quick here too, before I go as well. Basically, in the first book, there's a character. She is kidnapped, right? I'm not going to say who, when, or how, or why, but she gets kidnapped. And you don't hear from her for the rest of the book, all the way up until like after the inciting incident in the second book. And then she's found, and then they actually discover that one of the possible reasons why she was kidnapped, but they still don't quite know, because, well, things are hard. And then that's where like it cuts out, and then it goes straight into the excerpt. And the excerpt basically tells us what happened when she was missing in action. Like, I gotta say, like, at first, like, when it was in my head, I was like, oh, well, this will be fun. And then as I was writing it out, I realized actually quite how messed up well, not messed up. Like, yeah, actually, it is kind of messed up. How messed up it is. But at the same time, I'm like, to make this story, to add a layer of desperation, I'm gonna have to add this to the story. 'Cause, like, yeah, it's just gonna be how it is. But yeah, like, that's the writer's experience. Like, it's one of those scenes where, like, you question the author's sanity. Sometimes those scenes are there to make the plot make sense. Sometimes, like, that chapter feels like it's useless, but really, like, later on in the book, it probably makes a lot more sense. And sometimes there's even that, like, one character that also feels useless, but in reality, just makes a heck of a lot more sense. So, anyway, I guess, like, for the time being, like, that is pretty well all I could talk about right now. Like, I got you guys the updates on the channel, got this, spoke about my experience the other night. So, hopefully, I'm pretty sure that is everything. So, this video is getting a little bit long now. If this video actually enlightens you to a writer's lifestyle and you want to see more of this content, I promise I'm a lot more energetic, but I'm actually really tired. I've had a really rough week. Well, not rough week. It was just like very, very exhausting. It was very exhausting. So hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell if you want more of this stuff here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, stay safe, and stay awesome, you guys.